Hi, I'm Valerie Sellers, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use our new virtual learning series. We're going to log in, and we're going to go to Scopes on the blue navigation bar. Okay. Now you see them across the top. You pick your grade band that you're teaching from, and you can see they're going to be listed by the science that it is associated with. So physical science, you have energy and speed, force and motion, forces. Life science, you have food webs. Earth and space, you have fossils, and the sun and water cycle. So we're going to look at fossils because that's what I'm about to start teaching. And I'm going to make sure that it matches in the Georgia edition. And here it is, third grade, Earth Science, Standard 2, Part A and B, what happened before. So I'm a third grade teacher, so I am going to check it against what's in my version. Because even though it says it matches to all of these different versions, it may not be an exact match. So I'm going to go scroll down, and I'm going to look at what the students will be doing. Now, the nice thing about this is the students can use this interactively. So they are able to put in their answers on here and add them in directly, okay? So let's say they're going to put this in, whoop. I'm going to do it in blue. Here's my first layer. And I'm going to go a whole lot thicker. Let's see if I can make that a little bit wider. Ah, there we go. I'm going to make this brush. I'm going to make it 10 pixels. That way I can fill it in a little bit quicker. So whenever I go to mark on this, I can make it as thick as I want and fill it in. Okay, but they'll be able to save their work on here and fill it in. Oop. And then I'm going to go to white, and I'm going to take that one off. Okay, so then they can sketch their fossils down below. I'm going to check, I can type in here and type in my answers. I can come down here and it says, what does the pouring of plaster of Paris model? How does your model represent the way fossils form? Suppose that another rock layer were to form on top. What kind of fossil might form? How can fossils tell you about the environment of long ago? So I can go, and I'm going to go into Scopes, and I am going to go to third grade, and I'm going to find that scope here, and it's third grade, Standard 2, Part A and B, what happened before. Now I'm going to go to the Explorer, and I am going to first look at the teacher guide. Make sure that it is the same. Okay, so the things are about the same. There's a part 1 showing them how to pour up the plaster of Paris. The part 2 is when they're taking it apart. Here are the same exact questions that we just looked at. So it is going to be very similar to the Georgia edition. Okay, so I'm going to go to the student side, and I'm going to look at the journal. Make sure that it's about the same as what we're just looking at. So here's the cross section that I was drawing on. It's got the sketch of organisms. Here's where they're talking about the layer, the organism, the environment. Here are these same questions. So this is going to match up perfectly with the Georgia edition. So what I am going to do is, instead of assigning it to the students from here, I am going to go to the teacher edition. I'm going to add it to my planner, put it in the super students. I'm going to do it today and end it on the 18th. Add that to the planner. Now I'm going to go back up to Scopes. I'm going to go back into the virtual learning, and that fossil one that we were just at, I'm going to check it. Let's see on the video.
Hi, I'm Valerie Sellers, and we're going to talk about fossils today. How do we know about dinosaurs if they walked the earth?
So you can see, same setup, same look to this. So it's going to be very similar. They're going to be answering and going through just like they normally would. So I'm going to go ahead and assign this to my students from here. I'm going to pick the section I want it to go to. And I am going to give it the start date of today at 8 a.m., due date on Friday the 18th at 3 p.m. Not going to allow late submissions, but I am going to allow me as a teacher to start and pause the assignment. Okay? Then I'm going to add this assignment. Now I can go and I can check under students and under super students. I can look at their assignments. And you see here it says virtual learning fossils, and there's my pause button if I wanted to stop it over the weekend. I can go into it and I'll be able to see the students' answers. And once they start doing it and turning them in, I'll be able to go in and view them and grade them. So I can still pause the assignment from here as well. That's how you can work with these virtual learning scopes. Hope this helps, and good luck with it.